Armageddon Time, which, as Mark has already said, if you're a Clash fan, you will instantly be thinking of Armageddon Time. Actually, it's not a Clash song, it's a Jamaican reggae song. But anyway, let's do Armageddon Time, and then we can do Clash stuff as well.
Okay, so this is a coming-of-age drama by critics' favourite James Gray, whose CV includes The Yards, Little Odessa, Lost City of Z. I think you interviewed somebody for Lost City of Z. Was it Robert? Who was
Robert
it?
Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
And Ad Astra, which, if you remember when I reviewed it, came in at something like $100 million and had a bunch of action scenes bolted on after bad previews. So this was it was like a interstellar movie starring Brad Pitt, very moody James Gray, but also had these bits that seemed completely out of place. Charlie Kaufman apparently did an uncredited rewrite on the voiceover. And Gray has said later on, he said that he lost control of the film, and he said it was as painful a thing as I have experienced outside the death of a loved one. So Armageddon Time is the kind of film you make after you've had, yourself kicked around Hollywood on $100 million movie. This costs $15 million. It's clearly James Gray's movie from start to finish, autobiographically inspired, set in 1980, around the time of Reagan's rise, time of tensions. Soviets in Afghanistan has happened. There's talk of war. There's talk of nuclear war. Wow, seems terribly contemporary. Backstory is Paul Gruff, who is this Jewish American kid whose mum and dad are played by Anne Hathaway and Jeremy Strong, both of whom are really good. He gets into trouble at school. He seems to connect only with his grandfather, who is played by Sir Anthony Hopkins. His parents disapprove of his friendship with Jalen Webb's Johnny, who's an African-American kid who's been held back at school. And they appear to disapprove because he's been held back and therefore is a bad influence. But maybe there's something else going on. But they think he's such a bad influence, they think the kid's going so much off the rails that they send him to a private school that he does not want to go to. Here's a clip.
Every touch is Andy.
The days of
Oh, look at you.
Come here.
Look at you. The young man. First day of the rest of your life.
You look absolutely gorgeous.
I look like a total idiot.
No, you don't.
I can't even have a normal knapsack.
A normal knapsack? Why would you want a normal knapsack when you can have this? This is an attaché case. This is Class A1. This says, I am ready to work. I come as a student.
You just want me to be like you.
What?
You just want me to be like you.
No. No, big boy. I want you to be a whole lot better than me. That's what I want.
So when he gets to the new school, he's got a new set of friends. The school is kind of fairly hard work. And it turns out that one of the people presiding over the school is this reptilian creature who, played by John Deal. When you first meet him, you think, I recognise that. Who is that? Turns out it's Fred Trump. And Jessica Chastain is Marianne Trump in a role originally earmarked for Cate Blanchett. So the film was originally announced with Oscar Isaac and Robert De Niro as father and grandfather, respectively. And obviously those roles changed when the schedules moved around. It's solid, earnest, very personal. If I confess, I think at times rather uninspiring fare. Anne Hathaway and Jeremy Strong are terrific. Anne Hathaway is brilliant. I mean, I think her performance is really, really remarkable. I do have this strange thing about the fact that it's not called Armageddon Time, because obviously the Willie Williams song from 1977 is famously covered by The Clash, and we hear all the way through the movie these bursts of Armageddon Time. And it's just like one of those weird things. It's like, I don't know why you don't just call it Armageddon Time. I presume probably because somebody said, oh, well, that won't mean anything to anybody who doesn't know the song. And also James Gray said...
Which is a pretty good reason.
Is it?
Yes.
It's like the thing about changing, they will grow not old, to they will not grow. I don't know. I mean, it's minor, but since the song features in it so much, it seemed to me like, well, you might as well just stick with the title of the song. Because obviously the brilliant thing about the song is there's a bit, and it's however long it is into the song, because the story is Joe Strummer said to Cosmo Vinyl,
who was there, kind of long-time associate. Yeah.
Yes, a long-time associate. You know, Cosmo Vinyl had something like a theory that all pop songs should be 2 minutes 55 seconds, and at some point in the B-side recording of Armageddon, obviously there's several different versions of it. You hear Cosmo Vinyl go, "All right, time's up, out you come," and then Joe Strummer goes, "No, don't stop us when we're hot," and it's a brilliant thing, and I love that song, and so does James Gray. But he said also that the significance of the song is firstly, because the film is about a personal apocalypse playing out against a global apocalypse. Also, because all the themes that are in the song, you know, a lot of people won't get no supper tonight. A lot of people won't get no justice tonight. It is about injustice. It is about racial prejudice. It is about growing up at a time of growing inequality. So all those things fit. All those things make the song the perfect choice. So it's very personal, very heartfelt, great performances, not quite as inspiring as perhaps it might have been, but very much the kind of film you make after you have fought a battle and lost with Hollywood.
And that's Armageddon Time, still to come on this here pod. Thanks very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as we enjoyed making it. While you're here, check out all the other videos because they're cool too, aren't they?
Yeah, and if you want to keep up to date with everything Kermode and Mayo's Take, then check out our social channels.
I mean, why wouldn't you?
I mean, I would. I have done.
Excellent.